For anyone who wants to learn modern standard Arabic, this video is for you. I'm going to show you everything you need to become fluent, and you don't need to spend any money. I'll show you how you can do it all for free. Ready to get started? Yalla bina. If you haven't watched my videos before, my name is Brian Wiles and I make Arabic language content on YouTube for a living. I learned Arabic online as an adult and I've tried virtually every Arabic learning product on the market. And believe me, some are definitely better than others. So what should you use if you're learning MSA? Well, here are my top recommendations. All-around MSA courses. If you're just starting out, or if your Arabic is still somewhere in the beginner to intermediate range, I would highly recommend that you use a comprehensive course. Why? Well, before you move on to more advanced material, you want to make sure that you have a solid handle on the Arabic alphabet, on some basic vocabulary, and that you have at least a rough understanding of Arabic grammar. So what course should you use? I have two recommendations. Option 1, Pimsleur. In my opinion, this is the best modern standard Arabic course on the market. It's well structured, it includes native audio and flashcards, and most importantly, you can listen to all the material on your phone. That's extremely helpful because it means you can listen as you walk in the park, or go for a jog, or drink your coffee, whatever. If you're always stuck in front of a computer, learning a new language can get tedious pretty quickly. If you're interested, I'll put a link for a 7-day free trial for Pimsleur in the description box below. Option 2, the Arabic for Non-Native Speakers course from Qatar University. This is a free video series taught by 2 professors from Qatar University, and it gives an excellent introduction to MSA, the alphabet, vocab, grammar, sentence structure, etc. It's not as convenient as Pimsleur, and you won't learn quite as fast, but the quality is excellent all around, and again, it's free. Textbooks. If you're studying MSA, learning to read Arabic should be one of your primary goals. And by the way, if you want to know more about the differences between MSA and spoken Arabic dialects, check out this video. But again, if you're serious about studying MSA, you'll want to make use of a textbook sooner or later. And of course, some are better than others. So what should you use? Well, here are the best 3 options in my opinion. If you're planning to study with a teacher or a tutor, I would highly recommend the series Lahtha al-Fusha. This is a 3-book program that has a free audio guide on SoundCloud. However, this entire series is written in Arabic. There's virtually no English text, so you will need to work with a teacher. And you can hire one on italki.com for about $12 an hour. Option 2, and this is definitely a better choice if you know you want to study alone and you can read English, and that is the Mastering Arabic series. These books do an excellent job of explaining Arabic grammar and introducing new vocab at a manageable pace. And again, they come with native audio guides, which are absolutely essential if you're learning alone. Option 3 is the Al-Arabiyya Bayna Yadayk series, and I would particularly recommend these books if your ultimate goal is to study the Quran in Arabic. Al-Arabiyya Bayna Yadayk will give you a strong foundation in MSA, but it also includes a good amount of what we might call Quranic vocabulary, i.e. words and phrases that are frequently used in the Quran and in Islam generally. This series is also written in Arabic, but there are a number of free video guides online that can walk you through the material step by step. I'll put links below. Video resources. If your Arabic is at a beginner or low intermediate level and you like using videos to study, I would recommend watching the YouTube channel Learn Modern Standard Arabic. It's all right there in the title. The videos are free and they cover a very wide range of topics, but there's no long-term structure or course progression here, so you'll definitely also want to use one of the courses or books that I mentioned earlier. If your Arabic is in the intermediate to advanced range, I would highly recommend watching the TV show Omar. This is a historical drama about the life of Omar ibn al-Khattab, who's a major figure in the history of Islam. The story is fascinating, the production values are sky high, and the audio is crystal clear. And of course, there's always the OG of Arabic news networks, Al Jazeera. But you'll probably want to reach a pretty advanced level before you start watching news broadcasts. You know, you don't want to overwhelm yourself early on and then crush your motivation. Podcasts. If you've seen some of my other videos, you probably know that I love podcasts. I think they make the language learning process much more enjoyable. So what should you listen to if you're studying standard Arabic? Well, for beginners, we have the Arabic in 60 Steps podcast. And this show has a pretty wide variety of content. It's got grammar lessons, short stories, little conversations, a little bit of everything. But the host explains all the material in English, so don't worry, you won't get lost. Once you're past the beginner stage, however, we want to try to start listening to native podcasts, not just learning content. Now that's going to be a challenge at first, but just stick with it because you'll improve quickly. So, native podcasts, here are 2 great options. Number 1, Juhat. This podcast has lots of fun short stories with different characters. The episodes are about 15 minutes each, which is actually much longer than you need if you're just starting with this. So I'd suggest focusing on 1-minute chunks. listen to it a few times, try to pick out as many words as you can, and then go over it with your teacher or use a dictionary to look up new words. And number 2 is Lahtha. This is sort of cultural commentary podcast produced by Al Jazeera, but it's much more lively than a typical news segment. The vocabulary is quite advanced, so I would hold off on listening to this until you're at an intermediate to advanced level. Dictionaries. In my opinion, the best Arabic dictionary for English speakers is the Cambridge Dictionary Online. It's free, it's easy to use, and it gives very clear and concise definitions in both English and Arabic. Everything you need, nothing more. If, however, you're at a more advanced level and you're studying the Quran or other classical texts, you can try the Living Arabic Project, which is a massive online database of Arabic words in various dialects. But beware, this dictionary is very thorough and quite complex. Bonus tools. And finally, I want to tell you guys about 2 free online tools that are very useful for learning standard Arabic. The first is AraTools. On this site, you can type in any Arabic word, and it will give you all kinds of useful information. The definition, the root, the gender, the tense, etc. And that can help you decode words that you see or hear and don't understand. And the second is the Acon Arabic Conjugator, which is just what it sounds like. You type in a verb, and it gives you every conjugation of that verb in every tense. Very helpful, especially for grammar nerds like myself. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your studies, and see you soon, inshallah.